It was a beautiful, sunny Tuesday morning. Liam and Emma were riding their bicycles near the countryside. The breeze was cool, and the birds were singing beautifully in the trees. Emma suddenly stopped her bicycle and pointed to a narrow, hidden path covered in thick grass. Liam, look at that path. I have never seen it before. Let's explore where it goes. Liam, always curious but careful, checked his watch. We have 2 hours before lunch, Emma. Okay, let's go, but we must be careful. They turned their bicycles onto the mysterious path. The narrow path led them deep into an unfamiliar part of the forest. The trees here looked different. Their leaves were a deep purple color instead of green. After riding for 15 minutes, they reached a wide, quiet clearing. In the middle of the clearing stood a single, magnificent tree. It was not a normal tree. It was an apple tree, but its bark was shiny black, and its leaves looked like soft silk. But the most amazing thing was the fruit. The tree was full of large, glowing silver apples that sparkled under the sunlight. Liam and Emma parked their bicycles and walked slowly toward the tree. They felt a strange, warm energy coming from it. I have never read about a tree like this in any biology book, Liam whispered in disbelief. He reached out his hand, wanting to touch the black bark. Wait, Liam. Don't touch it yet, Emma warned. We don't know if it is dangerous, but it was too late. Liam's fingers gently brushed against the smooth bark of the strange tree. Suddenly, a soft musical sound echoed through the quiet forest. As soon as the musical sound played, one of the glowing silver apples detached itself from the branch. It did not fall heavily to the ground. Instead, it floated gently through the air like a balloon and landed softly right into Emma's open hands. The silver apple felt warm, and it began to project a beautiful, holographic image into the air above it. Liam and Emma gasped. The image showed a map of the forest, and a little glowing dot was moving toward their current location. Look, something is coming toward us, Liam said, pointing at the holographic map. They looked up from the image and stared at the bushes across the clearing. The leaves rustled loudly. Out stepped a tiny, beautiful creature. It looked like a small deer, but its fur was pure white, and it had tiny, sparkling wings on its back. The little creature was not afraid of humans. It walked slowly toward Emma, sniffed the silver apple in her hands, and let out a happy, soft sound. It was the guardian of the strange tree. The winged creature looked into Emma's eyes, then looked back at the forest path. It wanted them to follow. I think it wants to show us something, Emma said excitedly. But the creature looked so gentle and kind. Okay, let's follow it, Liam agreed. They pushed their bicycles and walked behind the little white creature. It led them through a secret tunnel made of overlapping purple tree branches. The tunnel was long, dark, and felt like a portal to another world. At the end of the purple tunnel, they emerged onto a high cliff. The view was absolutely magnificent. Below them was a hidden valley full of thousands of glowing, colorful trees. There were blue, pink, and silver trees everywhere, creating a sea of magical lights. Wow, Oakwood has a hidden magical valley, Emma shouted with joy. The little winged creature flew up and rested on Emma's shoulder. They realized that the strange apple tree was actually the gateway, the magical door that protected this secret world from being destroyed by humans. The creature gently tapped the silver apple in Emma's hand again. The holographic map appeared one last time, showing a message in beautiful English characters. Keep the secret, protect the valley. Emma looked at Liam and nodded. We cannot tell anyone about this place, Liam. It must stay safe and beautiful. Liam smiled and agreed completely. Our town's secret is safe with us, as they promised. The silver apple in Emma's hand dissolved into beautiful, glowing dust motes that flew into the sky. The little winged creature gave them a final happy nod and leaped off the cliff, flying down into the magical valley below. Liam and Emma turned back and walked through the purple branch tunnel. When they returned to the clearing, the apple tree looked like a normal tree again. The apples were regular red apples, and the bark was brown. The magic had hidden itself. They checked the time. It was exactly 11:30 a.m. Only 1 hour had passed, but it felt like they had lived a whole lifetime in another world. They rode their bicycles back home, feeling a deep sense of happiness and responsibility. They didn't collect any gold, and they couldn't tell their friends about the magical valley. But they shared a wonderful secret that brought them even closer as best friends. Every time they ate a normal apple after that day, they would look at each other and smile, remembering the strange apple tree and the magical world hidden deep inside the oakwood forest.
Vocabulary lesson: unfamiliar, not known or well recognized. Disbelief, inability to believe something is true. Holographic, a three-dimensional image formed by light. Gateway, an entrance or a means of access. Dissolved, disappeared or melted away.
Question 1. What color were the apples on the strange tree? A regular red, be glowing silver, C bright green. Question 2. What animal was the guardian of the tree? A tiny white deer with wings, be a big black bear, C a beautiful blue bird. Question 3. Did Liam and Emma tell their friends about the magical valley? A yes, they told everyone, B no. They kept it a secret, C they only told their parents.